Hey folks, welcome to Wednesday, the 22nd of June 2022. And nice little bid yesterday on equities and completely wiped out in round trip and taken back this morning from the reopen on Globex. So we're going to look at oil, SPOOs, and what else is prevalent, or what else is looking good here. Probably the NASDAQ actually. So SPOOs, the NASDAQ, and oil. Now, the reason why we'll get over on the charts here and have a little look, but the reason why we're gonna be looking at NASDAQ is because it really finished quite terribly yesterday. So there's kind of selling there off of the highs quite early in the NASDAQ. The selling we pushed into sort of new highs on the session just before the close on the SPOOs there. So basically, a little bit of underperformance in NASDAQ. Down just shy of 2% at the moment. SPOOs down 1.7, down 1.5, and so you're seeing, all of those gains just reversed and round trip down. So, looking at the Nasdaq on a bigger picture chart. Here we are in the daily bars. Let's go to weekly bars, and just after this, there you go, to catch up. So we're really stuck in this range that we started working up through in November 2020. For me, you've got the 200 weekly EMA down here at 10,830s. I think, look, we're just lagging down and down and down in this market. The selling from early doors this morning, a testament to that. I still think we're quite far from kind of average pricing, which I would put from probably up around above the 11,800s. But, either which way, I think the bids and the buyers are going to get sold here today. So a push back on VWAP, center left of your screen here on the NASDAQ, confident with the S1. I'm presuming that is going to get sold down. So while we may now look for a retracement on equities or through the 9:30 marker in London and Dublin here. So, pull back here, I think is going to be interesting. But of course, today we're waiting for Fed's Jerome Powell at 2:30. He's going to be speaking at a Senate committee hearing. And, he's going to get a grilling. These Senate committee hearings, which are part of his job on a regular basis after they have the release of FOMC statements and rate adjustments. They're not easy, and they're not pretty. The questions are tough. The Senate committee is not a blowover by any means, and so they're going to be giving him a serious grilling. He's going to be asked, "Have you gotten this wrong? Do you want to hold up your hands and say you got it wrong? Do you want to go bigger and faster with the rate hikes?" All of this is going to be put at Jerome today in the Senate hearing. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be like a FOMC part 2. So do be tuned for that in the room here. I think it's going to be good, and we're probably going to get a lot of volatility. Key things to look out for on that will be, is there mention of going at 75 basis point hikes again? And I think the market is definitely pricing that in now. There's no specific language out of Powell to say, yes, they are. He's not Christine Lagarde. Christine will just tell you straight like it is. She'll say, we're doing it. We're doing 25. We're doing 50. We're not doing 50. We're not doing 75. Whereas Jerome will say, well, we're going to keep that option open. So any pointed language as to what his leaning decision will be, or the committee's decision will be for the next meeting, will it be 75 basis points? Are they going to entertain 100 basis points? It's all on the table now. It's really all on the table. So do tune in for that one. All right, back to these markets. The S&P here, well below VWAP, 37.25, sitting for VWAP here. We kind of came out of this area yesterday. On Monday. Very slow trade on Monday. Yesterday, lovely buying, but it's taken all back now. Any pressure on the 36.75 3/4? I think we're just going to go down to 36.17 halves. Like with the FOMC, you could have that flurry of buying into tops that it just can't sustain, and then we fall down. That's pretty much what we saw in the FOMC. If I could pull that into view here on the left of your screen, this is what we got over FOMC. Strong buying into an area, not supported, came in the next day, bang, she gets sold down. So, could be another case of that, but just all occurring at a lower point here around 37.52. It's going to take for Powell to say that they're actually committing to 25 basis points, or certainly a more dovish tone for us to push above 38.09s, I think, in this market. So do keep an eye out for that. All right, so that's equities and oil. A lot of people asking, well, why the hell are we down so much in oil at the moment? It's confusing to say the least. There still is a pervasive tightness in the market. Refiners are buying as much as they can because the margins at the moment are massive. So therefore, plus they're trying to just get their hands on as much as they can, because it's hard to get at the moment. So, we are in a tight supply picture on oil. However, something that's not really talked about, Javier Blas on Twitter was, posting an article about Libyan oil production back to quite decent levels after being knocked out by about 550,000 barrels a day. So that's back. But that means that we kind of had a $10 premium, therefore built into oil, and we're back here. I mean, talking this morning, a pullback on 99.13s, even on this trend here. I think we're still going up on oil. Got some serious levels that we look at in the Discord. 98.63s is VWAP on the year. I don't think we're going to trade there. I actually think we flushed out the lows already this morning and we're going back up on oil. So for me, the 103.19 is actually just in front of this 103s level here, which was the high of the day on the 29th of April. I actually think we can get back up and look at 108.98 this week, actually. So I think some decent buying has come in here. So do keep an eye out for that. All right, that's it for me for another pre-US. Please do hit the button to like and subscribe. It's 1 month free trial to the Discord room going right now. Check out the description in the video below. And sure, listen, I'll see you when I see you. Take care.